Right, so marketing, what it is, what it isn't, what it will be. Right, what it isn't. By the way, I'm very subtle with my AV people. I'm about to cue up Glenn Ross. You like that, Alex? Huh? She said, give me a subtle hint. So that was my subtle hint. What marketing is not sales. Marketing is the process we go through to create the opportunity to sell to someone. Sales is closing. Marketing is friendly. Sales is ultimately a hostile act. We can talk about the challenge that presents, but it's not marketing. Marketing is also not product management. What I mean by that is, marketing is the activity after you have a product, trying to get the world to know about the product, reaching out to people, and opening the door to those people and saying, perhaps you should consider us to solve your problem or answer your desire. Product management happens before that, and it sometimes comes under the rubric of strategic marketing. So people say, well, I'm involved in strategic marketing. What they really mean is they're involved in that process people go through. They go out to a customer, a potential customer, they talk to them, and they find out from them the challenges that they face, and tease out those challenges, and that goes into the development of a product or a successive product or an addition to a service. And that circle is an incredibly important circle. It's called product management. It's the brand management. It's the process of the invention of, or the creation or the addition or the improvement of an existing product so it better meets the needs of the marketplace. And the product manager's job, that role, whether it's all contained within the one person running the one person business, that particular functional role starts at the creative idea and ends at the launch of the product. And then you've got a product in the market, and you've got to then deliver that to people and persuade them, and you've got to let people know that you exist. And the real challenge we're talking about here is that you're invisible. The real problem with being small is nobody knows you're there. My brother and I started our first business in 1985 in LA. Yes, I'm actually that old. And we were selling computers to anyone. We weren't really a narrow marketplace company. We were two people in a city of 20 million people, and if they breathed, they qualified. Actually, if they breathed and they had cash, they qualified. Those are our two criteria. And we would wander around from door to door selling PCs pretty much to small businesses. And over a period of 5 years, we grew the business to become a reasonably large systems integrator, meaning we took PCs and other kit and we stitched it together and sold it to people. And towards the end of the 5 years, having run this company for 5 years until we were more or less the largest independent systems integrator in the LA basin, Digital Equipment Corporation, now long passed into history, one of their VPs came to us and said, I can't believe we didn't work with you before. You really should have been trying harder to get our attention. And of course, this was at 4 years, standing on rooftops, butt naked, painted blue, screaming at the top of my head, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. But I was still, after 4 or 5 years, utterly invisible from some VP at Digital in Boston at 40,000 feet, who when he finally discovers me in the latter days of the business, says, you didn't try hard enough to really make yourself known. And of course, all I wanted to do was bitch slap the guy, didn't I? Sorry. I didn't, of course.